Hello, everybody, and welcome to Facebook Live with Celine Campton. It is Tuesday afternoon. I'm jumping on a couple minutes late because every time I tried to jump on, someone messaged me. So when I'm messaging, I can't, my phone locks out and it won't let me go live, and then I had to reset it. So it takes a little bit sometimes for me to get online. And you know, everybody wants to talk to you, right? At Tuesday at 3 o'clock because they forget it's your live time or they have a question or whatever. But it's all good. We are here in the studio today. And I had quite a few questions about, let's see. I need to turn that off before we even go. About what is on sale right now. You know, there's a whole bunch of ribbons that are on sale for $3. There's Memories and More actual cards and envelopes. And then there are Memories and More card packs. This one happens to be on the clearance rack. It's not a last chance thing. And I did look up the price. Hang on. I saw it. It was here. It is... So this whole package of stuff is $7.20. And then there were things that went with it over on the clearance rack, like these jingle bells that match Hello for $3, right? So I got a question from Pat, who's actually here watching, so I'm excited that she's here. She said, when I got my Memories and More card pack, I thought that I was getting cards, meaning cards that open and fold. And these card packs are meant for memory keeping or for building a calendar, or this one was Christmas, and this one is on the Christmas, it's on the last chance. It's not the last chance list. It's on a clearance rack. That's so confusing. So everything that I picked in the PDF that I'm going to email out after the video, and I'm also going to put it up in the description with all the links and the prices. I don't know if the prices show up on my quick links, but I'm going to email it out to the whole list with, see how the list, the thing shows up in red, and then there's a link right above it. I know it's backwards, but when you click on the item description, it'll bring you right into my store for each of the items. So I'll email this out later. I spent a little time looking at that list because there's so many things on there that I think are kind of staples and really kind of cool. Like, I love ribbon. So let's just flip the camera and we'll talk about that today. We're going to talk about what's on sale because it's legit the last week of this, the last week of the last chance sale. And then we'll talk about the clearance rack a little bit, but I really want to show you Memories and More. And I'm going to show you with an old product that you can't buy anymore, except you can get it for $7, $7.20. Crazy. All right, so let's flip the camera. Oh, I usually put my hand over the camera, and now I've got my hand over the wrong side. So sorry if I make you dizzy. I apologize in advance. Sorry about that. Wow. That wasn't very smooth. It happens. Goes like the rest of the week. Some weeks you got it, and some weeks, well, not so much. It was a little bumpy here this week. But we're doing good. Things are coming back together a bit. Okay. So let's start with the list. Here's a little stamp set. 4-season photopolymer stamp set. $5.60. Is that not crazy? And then the Stamparatus foam mat. Now, what I use the Stamparatus foam mat for, and I haven't shared this on Facebook to my creative group yet, so forgive me that I'm going to take 1 second and do that. The foam mat is when you're stamping against your Stamparatus and you're using a photopolymer stamp. So it makes it much easier. I can't even find my live video. That's special. I just want to be able to see your comments. Is that so much to ask? Sorry, I'm just going to take 1 second and find you. There we go. Now I've got you. Oh, Minnesota, Missouri. Okay, yay. All right, so the Stamparatus foam mat, when you go to stamp with the Stamparatus, you can put it against the base of your Stamparatus to stamp with it, and it helps when you're stamping with photopolymer stamps to get a nice clean image. These are all my picks. Ornate Garden ribbon pack. I'm gonna grab the ribbon bin. Oh my gosh. So these ribbons are $2.80, okay? And you get so much ribbon in these, and they match our coordinating cardstock. So $2.80, and you get 2 bolts of ribbon. I'm a huge fan of Daffodil Delight, and I love having it with black and white. And oh, this is not Daffodil Delight. This is Bumblebee. Bumblebee is also on sale. $5.40 for the Bumblebee ribbon. This is the Daffodil one. They're kind of close, huh? They almost look like the same color. This one's a little bit lighter, and it's really easy to tie in a bow, and you get 10 yards right now for $3. Craziness, isn't it? Okay, so these I have some left over from classes. This one's Purple Posy. These are the 1/2-inch scallop linen ribbons, and Purple Posy is just $3.20. And again, all of our ribbons, you know, you get excited when you go to, you know, a big box store and they have ribbons for $1. But usually that's $1 and you get 1 yard of ribbon on a spool. This is 10 yards. So you got Purple Posy, Rococo Rose. Let's see if I have them all. I don't know if I do. I've been using these. Pretty Peacock. But these are all on the clearance rack, and they're special for like all of the in colors that are going out, and they are just $3.20 a roll. Absolutely awesome. They go awesome with Crumb Cake, the cardstock color. Okay. So this is the Rococo Rose. This one's not even open. 1/2-inch gathered ribbon. I paid $8.50 for this, and you can get it for $3.40. So pretty. Let me see. Solid in colors. I have a few ribbon. I may have a ribbon problem. I love my ribbons. These went out, but I don't think they're available anymore. This one is my favorite color, Misty Moonlight. And this color is going to stay around. So the fact that they discontinued this ribbon is shocking to me. But it's still going to match the upcoming stuff that we have. And so Magenta Madness, Bumblebee, let's see, Cinnamon Cider, Misty Moonlight, they're all $4.80, and they're a solid, pretty ribbon that's easy to tie onto things, and it's not a huge ribbon, so they're fun to work with. Let's see. The blends that are going out are on sale from $9 down to $5.40. And you may notice that silver foil sheets are not on sale, but they're on my list. Well, yeah, they are the most crazy awesome thing, and I can't believe what I'll do without silver foil sheets. I hope they make the Christmas book. Let's see. The gold mini pizza boxes. So these guys, they come flat, and you just have to like push them together. There's no adhesive. This was a leftover box that I had, and I threw some stuff in it because I had done some die cuts for a class, I think. So let's see what's in there. Look, I stamped the bottom with Winter Wonderland. So this would fit like a nice bracelet. And these boxes are only $4.20 for a whole package of them. And they're so easy to decorate. We have new gold designer paper coming out. Look at this. This is killing me. Might as well stick this bad boy together since it's on the table, huh? So this is just a 3x3-inch square piece of designer paper, and it's a Christmas paper. I'm sure we'll have another one that comes out that looks like it. So we've got this guy. This is a circle die. And then, hello, matching Christmas tree. Is this not adorable? what's this, a 30-second project? And then I stamped it with 2 different colors. I'll probably put this up on dimensionals to finish it because I don't know. I usually have dimensionals right here in my little box, and I must have ran out yesterday because they're not on my table. But that's okay. We'll put a bow right there. Isn't that fun? So these are just the gold pizza boxes, and they're perfect. You could put a cookie, although if I was going to put a cookie, I probably wouldn't stamp an image in the bottom. We'll take that out. This is actually for the top half of the box. So ready? I stamped this previously, but you can have, you know, a little gift in here. And this is just going to decorate the inside. So surprise and delight when someone opens your box. Like that. Okay, so that's the first little bit. Oh, and can I just say, this punch is on there too. This is a butterfly punch. And what's funny is I didn't even know that my old pieces were in this bin. But let's just take a look at this. This I punched with vellum using the double butterfly punch. I think it's $7.20 right now for this punch. Oh, I didn't pick up the glue dot. That's special. So I just push against the glue dot and lift, so I'm not touching the glue dot or making it less sticky with my fingers, you know. But you can see the glue dot there, but that's okay because I used the smaller butterfly out of the same punch. How easy is this? And I can layer them up. We can add a little rhinestone or something to the middle, and we've got embellishment for another card. Or we can put it on another pizza box. Look at, so pretty, so easy, so fast. Okay, so that is, let's see, on this page, yeah, $7.20 for the butterfly duet punch. I hope I'm not outside the frame. The other one that I've used a whole bunch, and if you have kids or grandkids that are in school, the Apple Builder punch is awesome, again, for decorating something like this, that you can just punch out an apple and send in a little treat for the teacher. This year, I think more than ever, my daughter has been in person, and she will go in and hand out candy bars one day, or she'll go in the next day and she'll hand out little treats. Like whatever I make for my events, I've been sending in to the teachers at school. And it's gotten to the point where the teachers at school are like, that's from Alexis. Because she brings like just a little smile to put on their desk. It's nothing that's really expensive or anything, but it's just the thought, and what a great punch to have on hand for those teachers. And it's just $7.20. So I don't usually go through the clearance, the last chance list like this, but as I was looking at the items on sale, I thought, my goodness, they are just like blowing this stuff out, and it's not expensive. The small bloom punch is definitely one of my picks, and that one is just $10.40. I think I have about 3 of these punches because it's so easy to punch a few, crumple up the flowers, and stick them on top of each other with a glue dot. The dog builder punch, I don't have a dog, but do you know how many times I've used a little heart on a project because it was just the right size and what I needed? And we've done lives all year with the Gorgeous Posy card kit. I think I've done it 3 or 4 times. Stitched Nested Labels dies. I can't even believe they're retiring. I love the little, I call it the double pencil shape because it's got like the point on both sides, but they nest, and there's a whole bunch of dies, and it went from 35 to 28. So these are like really super awesome deals. And if you have a Stamparatus, you can get the carry bag for just $11.60. So everything is, you can put everything in one bag. If I am going to retreat, I'll even stick a couple of blocks in here. So I won't go through every single item, but I just wanted to put together a list of my top picks. Oh, wait, I almost forgot to show you this one. These are dies, and they come out like about this big, and there's 3 of them, and then you get snowflakes and little pumpkins and little hearts, and the whole die, you can run through everything with one piece of paper, and they're $4, and you get all the tags out of, like, what a steal. Great, great deal. All right. And there was one other thing I had to show, because I found these, my stars. I am forever using stars around Christmas, and I thought, well, geez, I hope they bring them back for Christmas. I can't imagine that they're getting rid of these. I forget how much they are, though. I'm looking. I grabbed a few of them, a few of my favorites. The star elements are $3.60 down from $9 a package. So what's that, like a third? And then if you have pets, I love the Playful Pets little embellishments. They have little dog bones in them. Oh my gosh, the cutest ever. The Memories and More card packs that are shown here are not the one I'm going to show today. The one I'm going to show today is on the clearance rack. And this one's $7 and something. These are only $4.40. Absolutely crazy. The World of Good one makes amazing masculine cards. But I have a really good friend who was asking me about Christmas cards this week. She actually posted it on Creating with Celine, and she was looking for Christmas card ideas. And when I saw this on the clearance rack, I was thinking, oh my word, she could make Christmas cards for a fraction of the price using a Memories and More kit. In the catalog, it calls these cards Memories and More cards, and they are cards. They're a little bit thicker than cardstock, and they're just 3 inches by 4 inches, but they're not a card that you can fold in half. Well, I suppose you could fold it in half if you wanted to, but I mean, it's not scored with the intention of being a completed card. It's not like a note card that folds. But for $7 and change, we've got this whole package of stuff. Okay, so let's open this up. We get stickers, Wonder and Believe and Joy. I did a whole class with this at retreat, and we made, I forget, might have been 10, 15 cards, but they still ended up with so much stuff left over. These cards, the bigger ones, come 4 by 6. And the little ones, they're 3 by 4. So they're perfect for layering on cards, and they have these images, and look, more stickers. These are heavy-duty cardstock stickers, too. They're not like the little kid ones you get at CVS, you know. These are stickers that happen to have adhesive on the back. Okay. Look at these. Aren't they great? Ugh. There is so much in one little pack. It's really hard to show everything. Look at this, the Santa sleigh. So cool. Wishing you a wonderful Christmas. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. So here we go. I want to start with that sleigh. Somebody was asking me for Christmas card. Ready? You're going to be so surprised by this. So this is a 4 by 6, which isn't a normal card size. So if I were going to put this in my scrapbook, it would be the perfect size for the Memories and More books that we sell. So these are intended for memory keeping, but they definitely can work out to make cards. So let's start here. And what I want to do to start is I want to trim this down to at least 5 1/4, but I think I'm going to even go to 5. Here we go. I want to make sure that the camera is in the... So if I cut at 5 1/4, I'm going to cut the sleigh. So I'm going to cut a little bit kind of rogue. And just start to trim this little card down so that I have my sleigh. When I get it to there, we're going to say it's 5 1/8. Okay? So with that, if I were going to layer this on a card front, I would make this other side 3 7/8, but this side's a lot more forgiving because there's a lot more room to cut off here. So I'm just gonna randomly cut off that gold strip, which I could save and use on something else. And then come to 3 7/8. I hope that I'm not covering that up. I hope you can see. So it's a little smaller than 3 7/8. Whoops. All right, well that's okay. I still want to trim that guy off. So it's a little bit longer than what I would put on a card front, but that's okay. Ready? I have a base all set up here that I did before we got on the live. And I thought it might be fun just to layer it up. So we can do that when I find my adhesive, which was just here on the table a few minutes. Oh, there it is beside me. It's right beside you, Celine, on the table. But we don't have to be done there. We could tie a ribbon on. We could pull in one of the stickers. Let's see, there were more stickers. They're over here. So this already has a sentiment sticker, and I want to make a few cards out of this. So rather than put a sentiment, maybe I'll just pull in one of these. And we could, I think, what do you guys think about, like, maybe some baker's twine? The one that's current comes out of the snail baker's twine. It also has a pink one, but I'm just going to use the white one. Hey, Kathleen, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, everybody. You know, I gotta say, the world has been so crazy lately. There is nothing better than having people like you to craft with. I'm so grateful. I need my scissors. You guys, legit, it's really about the people more than anything. I know we like to do crafts together, but like, doesn't matter. Like Monday nights we hang out on Zoom and we chit chat, and Tuesdays we go this way. But honestly, it's really about the people, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here with you. Okay, so I got a little jingle bells on there. These are on the clearance rack for $3. How do you beat that? Let's see. So I'm going to tie up here, and then I'm going to tie underneath to kind of lock them in so they can't move. Booyah. That was sneaky. And now I got my knot, but the jingle bells are caught between. And I think it was Debbie Pranty who called it Winka-Celine, because I cannot make a card without Winka-Stella. So I'm gonna go with that theory and prove her right. And we'll put some jingle on the berries. Oh, and maybe on the leaves too, because why not? Anything that you want to highlight, you can put Winka-Stella on, and it brightens up the day. Yeah, buddy. You could even, so I did put the baker's twine through my season's greetings there. I could slip this down a little, maybe. I kind of like it on top of the dingleberries there. It's a technical term. Booyah. And what do you think? Should we Winka-Stella the middle or not? Like where the season's greetings are? I'm going to wait for an answer. Say yes or no, and I will listen to you. Just tell me what to do on that one, and I'll start another one. So, while we're waiting for that to come through, I'm not a big feathers fan, so I'll skip that one for now. But, like, you can see how easy it is to just go through and pick ones you like. Okay, yes, 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 I got you. We'll Winka-Stella the middle. But I like this one. We'll use this one next. Booyah. Isn't that pretty? So these Memories and More cards, they're already cut to 4 inches tall, so they really don't need to be trimmed top and bottom unless the design calls for it. So the only reason I trimmed this one top and bottom was I wanted to get rid of the gold line, but I guess I could have left it because you wouldn't have been able to tell that it was a box. Oh my. Yep. Okay, number 1, I love it. So number 2, so if we have a card front, our card fronts are typically 5.5 by 4 1/4 finished. And it doesn't matter if you open it this way or if you open it this way, the finished side is still the same. So to make this 4 by 6 fit on our card front, I need to cut this down to 5 1/4. I hope I don't cut off the design in the process, but if I do, I think it'll be all right. So I'm gonna lay this down. I'm sorry if I'm outside the frame. I'm trying not to knock stuff off the table. I am gonna take this right to the edge of that border here and see what I come up with when I hit the flip side. So 5, this is 5, this is 5 1/4. And I'm definitely gonna cut some off if I stick with that. So it's kind of a conundrum, isn't it? I'll just do a little bit. I'll get to the words. I don't have a problem with cutting the banner off, but the words. All right, hang on. What am I getting stuck on? There we go. Kept the banner. Sliding in, sliding in, sliding in. Sneaky. I think I'm gonna leave that in place and see what we can come up with our scissors. And then the other side we'll fix at the end. So I've got it cut straight on both sides, and now I'm gonna see about this end peeking out at us. Kind of fun to trace around that and not have it. So let's see what we can do to save that. And then I'll take this in with the piece hanging over and go to 5 1/4 on this side. I hope I'm not out of the frame. And I am just gonna go for it. Booyah. So that's not too bad. But that's kind of fun on that side. Adds a little interest. And here's our card base. Oh, that's kind of cool. And I think it would still fit in the envelope. I'm going for it. And the last time it was such a resounding yes. I'm just going for the Wink of Stella too. We'll just paint inside the white. Oop. Oh, and berries, definitely. I'm gonna put some here and some there. I'll sprinkle it on like fairy juice. Let's see. So if it gets too skinny, I don't feel like I need to go over those lines with the Wink of Stella because I feel like I'm just gonna go outside the lines anyway. So I'll just give it a little ink and woohoo. Let me see. Can you see it? I don't know if you're picking that up on camera, but it is pretty sparkly. Okay, so that's card 2. We get Jingle Bells on the first one. Stinking cute. All right, so what about, we get the idea of how these work, right? You want to get them down to 5 1/4, and you can make cards out of all of these. Look at that. How cool is that? Celebrate the season. Yeah, buddy. You could cut that out with scissors and make it off to the side on your card. Oh, and there's quite a few of those. There's 4 of those in here. And then you've got like papers that have gold running through them. This would make a good background. So would that. My goodness. So you have all of these big ones that are 4 by 6. Well, if you were to cut this in half, it would be 3 by 4, right? So I'm going to cut it at 3. And now I've got 2 3 by 4s. Or all of these already come 3 by 4. Okay, so you got Christmas trees. You've got sayings on the back. May you never be too grown up to search the skies on Christmas Eve. Believe. Sending wishes from the North Pole. Oh, I love this kit. It's so fun. Okay, let me get rid of some of the trash so I can keep going without tripping. So this card kit comes with a couple of colors. This is Garden Green, which I pulled before I sat down. This one is my husband's favorite Christmas green, and I can't think of the name right now, but I'm gonna get up and get some. And then this is Real Red, and it also has Cherry Cobbler. So if you have any combination of those 4 colors, you can make quite a few cards. I am gonna switch from the Garden Green and cut this green instead, which is, ta-da, Shaded Spruce. And I'm gonna grab a couple sheets of Real Red. So when you're cutting for any Memories and More card kit, you only have a couple of measurements to go by. You get the 4x6, which you can cut down to 5 1/4, and then you get these 3x4s, right? So we're gonna jump in, and I'm gonna take a piece of cardstock in 2 different colors, and I'm gonna start by cutting it down the middle at 4 1/4. And I know I just may have moved off the frame. I hope I didn't. But 4 1/4. And then I'm going to take both pieces of paper, and I hope this works. I'm being kind of tough on my paper cutter today, but I'm going to try and cut 2 pieces for the sake of time. 3 1/4. 3 1/4. And 3 1/4. So that was a whole piece of paper, and this is my scraps left over, but who knows, I'll probably use those too. And now these measure 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And if you missed it, don't worry. I'm gonna do it again. Right now, with the red, I'm gonna go 4 1/4 down the middle on the short side. And then I'm gonna go 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 1/4. Okay, so that's 2 pieces of paper total, and now I have 12 pieces. I have 6 in each color to match some of these cards. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a look and line up my 4 of these, actually, because I don't want to be outside the frame if I can help it. I might be a little out of the frame on the top there. This is the one I cut in half, right? We're gonna put that to the side, and we're gonna use it for something else. Oh, it's so pretty. I'll use that later, though. That's pretty. Let's use that. And I really liked the back of that one, so look at this. We could go either way. So this is all just about making decisions after that. I just did the 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, and now all of these are gonna fit and mat right on top of these bases that I cut. So it doesn't matter which Memories and More you have. They are all sort of interchangeable like that. That's the wrong green. I'll have to cut one that's garden green too, just so we have it. Let's see. Sorry, I'm still fishing through my cards. See the wrong green? That's the right green. Let's use that. And then, ta-da, what else do we have over here? So these are really built for making quick and easy cards. This one would be more for memory keeping because you can journal on it. But that's awful pretty too. I know it's the wrong green, so we'll just put it on the red for now. Okay, so these two have a sentiment. They're almost there. These two could use a sentiment and maybe a card base, right? So I've got this card base that's open in this way, it's fine. And what about that paper we cut in half earlier? Check it out. We're gonna put this, because it's 3x4, at the base. Could you fussy cut it? Oh yeah, you could. I'm gonna put the base at this. Woohoo! So if your cardstock shreds when you're pushing down with your seal or your Seal Plus, lighten up your hand. It seems to be working better when I lighten up my hand. And then this doesn't have any sentiments, so how about if we just throw one on there? And maybe, oh, this is so fun. Do you see where this is gonna go? I'm gonna go back into these $3 Jingle Bells. Oh, once you get going with these, it's hard to stop. You could make cards all day and night with one kit, and that's why when I saw them on the clearance rack, and then I had my friend Pat asking me about, what are these darn cards that I bought? I thought I was buying cards that actually opened and folded. I was like, oh no, those are like gold. Okay, so I got my Jingle Bells on a cord here, and I'm gonna just tie them up. And then I'll find my glue dots under here somewhere. And I mean, there's so many things you could do. You could add rhinestones to the tree, all different sizes. I bet you the opal rounds would look amazing on them. You know, whatever you have. Wink of Stella. We can add like some highlights to the tree, like little sparkly areas. I'm reluctant to put it on the bells, but you know, I put it on almost everything. The large sections of the font. Let me see if you can see that. They're like little bits of sparkle. If I change it on an angle, you might be able to see it better, but maybe not. Okay, so there's that. That's third card, right? And we could just go all day with this. I have a couple card bases already made that I pulled off the shelf, but again, my goodness. Hello, Wink of Stella. And then we've got the most wonderful time of the year, wishing you wonder, joy, believe. There's even like a little deer in here. I'm out of card bases unless I cut some, but let's go with how about the sticker, the joy sticker. So these are like beautiful scripty stickers that you don't have to die cut. They're already done for you, and they're already got adhesive on the back. The hardest part is getting the middles out. So I just have to pull out the center of the words, which is easier said than done when you're on a live video, you know. Good thing you guys are patient. Here we go. That can go, that can go. Ta-da! Off to the side. Stick it, stick it. That's the hardest part because they're a little sticky. But look. Can you see this coming together? My goodness. So easy, so beautiful. Okay, so that would be another card. I'm going to put that to the side because I don't want to keep cutting card fronts. And then let's say there's this one. And again, ribbon, maybe embellishment. This one says, you're never too grown up to search the sky on Christmas Eve. So what about searching the sky for Rudolph? Driving home from my sister-in-law's house every year, we do that with my daughter because she lives right near the airport in Manchester, New Hampshire. So we always search the skies on the way home on Christmas Eve for the lights. But you guys get the idea, and you can go all day with this. So you can cut any of the 4 colors that go with and just keep layering all day. I mean, how fun is that? And like Christine was saying, you could take these and fussy cut them if you wanted to. And there's like endless phrases. Joy, joy, joy. I mean, yeah. Oh, they're so fun. Okay, so I have an idea for this one. What if we took the Believe and we layer it on this one, and I really want a white circle there. I'm looking for the die cuts I threw off to the side. We'll use the back of this. Nobody will know it's not white. These are just scraps hanging around. So I got this, and then I wanted the white scrap to offset the green so you could see the word pop in. Ready? Wow. All right, these stickers are so sticky. I should be probably using my Take Your Pick tool. In fact, I think I am going to use my Take Your Pick tool, this end, to poke that little L out, because I didn't get it out when I did the, when I pulled it. I use the Take Your Pick tool all the time. All right, come on, you can do it. Gotta coax it out of there. Like I said, the adhesive is super sticky. Well, maybe not. I'm just gonna leave it. For the sake of time, I'll just go for it. And there's still the eye over here. Can't lose your eye. And I can put that right. I love that the sticker is already calling me and it rang. I'm sorry if I lost the feed for a second. I tried to shut off my... I have it on Do Not Disturb, so I don't know why it rang. But you get the idea, and then you can layer them and layer them again. So you could just keep going with these, and they are so easy to design with. All right. Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. But you know, I really don't need the artistic talent with these because it really is as easy as they look. These are just fantastic to put together, and they make, you know, so many cards. Christine was asking if we could cut this one out by hand, and I'm sure it wouldn't be that big a deal. You know the deal with that, though. You move the paper, and you keep this out. You keep the scissors stationary in front of you. So no matter what you're doing, you take your time and keep the scissors straight and turn the paper whatever way it needs to go. And that way you don't end up choppy and all of those lines are nice and smooth. So yeah, it's not difficult to cut out. And these are pretty straight lines anyway. They're not hard, but you get the idea. So if you were to put that on a card front, you know, you could put it off to the side, and you could have the other deer. So you get 2 deers, you get 2 words that are wonder, you get stars, joys, and then you get all the numbers that you could use to build maybe an advent calendar twice. So there's quite a bit in this kit. And more stickers. They're just fun to play with. So, and I like the ease of it. You know, you can cut a whole bunch of card fronts. You can cut a whole bunch of pieces that go 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, and you're off to the races. Bring some of the other ones back in. One of the fast cards we made. Simple, pretty Jingle Bells. $3 on the clearance rack right now. So I will post all the links for everything that I used today and my picks for the last chance list, which will be gone next week. So I think that's everything. I'm gonna flip the camera and scroll through your comments. Yay, great ideas. Thank you, Pat. So thanks to Pat Greger for the idea today for the video. I don't usually get to watch live. I'm so glad you're here, Kathleen. Hi, Debbie Bacon, Connie, Rhonda, Robin, Vicky. Oh gosh, there's a lot of you. Thank you for saying hello. Thank you for walking beside me. This is a fun thing that we get to do, and I hope that you had a nice afternoon coffee break and that you got to relax. I have a couple of videos to film today. I have to meet with my club tonight, and well, I should say I get to meet with my club tonight, and we're doing the projects remote for 1 more month, and then I'm welcoming them back to the studio if they wish. So it will be exciting. And Jingle Bells, so cool. It's my first Christmas card of 2021. So for those that were asking, there you have it. So I hope you're having a great day. And if you have any questions about the last chance list, because we really are on borrowed time, it's the very end, let me know. But I will pop out an email that has all of the links to these products directly, so you don't have to go hunting and pecking for them. I looked them up and put them into a document for you to make it easier. So I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week here, same time, hopefully before 3 o'clock, right at 3 o'clock. Have a great week.